Hello, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a video that I posted 3 years ago, a random one at that, because I had just started my business at the time. Who knew that it would turn out to be something so crazy, right? And this video that I'm talking about is how to start a jewelry business and where to get supplies. And this is crazy because as I'm checking this right now, it has 580,289 views. That's 500,000. So today I'm going to be walking through how much this video is actually made. So to go back, I got monetized I think a year before this, and I think 2020 and 21 was actually really good years for me because that's probably the most I've ever made on YouTube because I was posting consistently. That's when I had moved out. That's when I started my jewelry business and when I started selling things. You know, it's so weird how online works, or people don't think about how long something has been on the internet till the time they've watched it. Like, you could be watching something from 5 years ago, but you're just now watching it. I feel like my channel definitely went through that disconnect where when I posted this, I kid you not, when I posted this, it literally had almost no views. So I'm looking at the numbers right now, and really in the first few days I had my typical numbers, and then after a week, actually that's when the views started going up. So that's when I started hitting 900, hit 1,000, and I was like, whoa. Very little of my videos actually hit 1,000. Just crazy, right? A month, 2 months later, it started going the double thousands. Keep in mind, these 2 months, the first 2 months that I started my jewelry business, I had no sales at all. And it's just crazy to think about how long I did the jewelry business for. I don't even know if it was 6 months. When I actually decided to stop making jewelry was when I noticed that all these views for my jewelry business and all of these comments saying, when are you gonna start selling again? Like, when are you gonna start your jewelry business? Like, why'd you quit and all that stuff? And I was like, wow, I understand. When I was doing it, I had little sales, but now when I stopped, I had all these people interested, I had all these views and all this stuff. It kind of made me feel sad, you know? Should I continue? But I really didn't enjoy it. Didn't want to spend that much time doing all this stuff. I just didn't feel a purpose in what I was doing, really. It felt almost pointless to me. That's when I started thinking, okay, what am I gonna do with this channel? Like, where is it gonna stem from here? Because I don't want my channel to be jewelry videos because I don't do that anymore, nor do I like doing it. But if all these people come from this specific video, what are they expecting, you know? So I had a very, confusing time. This viral video has 24,000 watch hours. This video alone is probably the only reason why I'm still getting paid from YouTube. So for the revenue in 3 years, this is the amount. It says I've made $3,651.91. It still blows my mind that this is still my most popular video to date, and it's still, like, in the last 2 days it's gotten 200 views. This is definitely motivating because if I want to be making consistent income, the more you post, the more likely you are to get those results again, or even a collection of all sorts of different videos can add up to stuff like that. I honestly am just like fighting with myself on pushing everything that I have to just create. That's like my biggest struggle right now. But honestly, this video has kind of changed my perspective on everything that I thought needed to be right, like the thumbnail and the watch time and the average view duration, or like the percentage of people that continue to watch the whole thing. This video didn't really have a good watch time. I mean, the average view duration is 2 minutes, and it's an 11-minute video. That just goes to show that with a small percentage of people watching through the whole video, it can still be put out for more people, and it can still be recommended and still get 500,000 views, you know? I wonder if I can do an ASMR. Also, I got this water bottle on Amazon. It's a half gallon. I love it. But you know, now that I'm looking at this right now, and I've been known this, but also something that I think either does the best or gets more people's attention, or really it's just overall better to give people more value, is to create informational videos. And the informational videos that I actually end up liking, there's a lot of videos on my channel that I don't like anymore. The ones that I do end up liking, they do really good, especially this one that is just purely informational. So it's like showing someone how to do something or showing other things that I may know. And I think about that a lot because it's hard to think someone like me, like I'm 20 years old, shoot, 21, About to turn 22. That just hurt my heart. Okay. But I mean, that's why I find it so difficult. I'm like, what the heck do I know? What am I doing with my life? I don't do anything out of the ordinary. But what gets me more motivated is to think there's also so many people who create a job out of this, create a whole career out of this, and then they have more boring lives than I do. They don't do outstanding things and they don't do such interesting things, but they still have a career, you know? It's very weird. You know, I was just reading some of the comments actually. The amazing thing about now is that you can do literally whatever you want. There's so many people saying that, you know, they started their jewelry business and thank you so much that I just started this and I got this and so far I'm doing well and I just started mine. I'm so excited. I'm so glad. Like, do what you like. So I'm also going to answer some questions because I see there's still comments coming in and there's just so many. Do you need to legalize your business? I didn't, because I thought you could just sell on Etsy and that's it. Like, you don't need to do anything else legally, but you also do need to pay taxes on that. It's funny because I didn't know that and I didn't pay taxes. I was like, what, 17, 18 maybe? I don't even know. Does Etsy have any transaction fees or does it cost money to post? Yes, it does. I think it costs 20 cents every time you post something. You can renew them. I honestly don't remember if you need to pay to renew them, but I know you do need to pay to post. As for transaction fees, there's no transaction fees, but Etsy does take a percentage of every sale. Can you please do a what you need to do to make a necklace? I do actually have a video like that. It's right here. Do you need to spend money to make money? Absolutely. It's actually called an investment. Can you start a business without doing any social media? Unfortunately, it'll be so much harder to do that because then you'll have to spend so much more money on marketing when social media is a really free marketing tool. Honestly, how many people would know about my jewelry business if I didn't post it on YouTube? Crazy. I haven't seen it on here yet, but I remember a very specific comment that I got when I posted this video on someone hating about the necklaces not being handmade. When I post every single supply that I get and putting them together, when that is the definition of handmade. I can't remember who said this to me, but I think I was talking to Harvey and he was like, what do they expect, that you're melting the metal yourself, every single one? Imagine that. You don't need to create things from scratch for it to be handmade. Do I need an LLC or need to create a website to sell things or start a business? I don't believe you do. There are so many apps like Etsy or Depop. I have tried selling on Depop as well. There's just websites and apps where you can actually sell things and they're made to sell things. So you don't need to create an entire business when you can use an app to sell things. All right, it looks like we made it to the end of this video. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos and care what I have to say. So yeah, I really hope you stick around and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!